Oh, there we go. We are live with Anna Julaton. We were just on Instagram discussing how to say your name. For those people who pronounce it Julaton, Julaquan, Jaquan, that is wrong because we got an official. It's official. How do we say your last name?
All right, I'll make it easier. Hula, like you're doing the hula dance. 10.
Okay.
Hula 10.
Hula 10. Okay,
Yes.
Perfect. Got it. I'm excited, man, because you're gonna be right there in about 24 hours, and look, you got this big smile on your face. Are you excited?
Oh, super excited.
Okay.
We've been training for a very long time. Martial arts has become my lifestyle. Just transitioning from boxing and then just making this into what I do on a daily basis. It's just been an amazing journey. So to finally have this and have this stage on American soil, on American TV, it goes a long way for me.
It's it's a lot because you're Filipino American, and you're a big star in the Philippines, and now it's your time to make your mark out here, huh? So what do you think it's gonna take for you to cross over from the Philippines to the U.S.?
Obviously, just being in combat sports, there's a lot to handle, and I think the only thing I could do is just to be me.
Right.
Just keep it just simple and just wake up, look in the mirror, and just say, "Hey, just another day."
Right.
Let's get going. So, yeah.
Okay, Don McGuire is asking, how does it feel to fight for Bellator now?
Oh, like I was saying earlier, it's definitely an honor. As a woman in a male-dominated industry, to be under the banner of, especially from under the banner of Scott Coker and his whole team, these are the people who created women's combat sports. So for me, I'm so lucky, I'm so thankful to actually live in a time where all of this is just it's just taking off.
Right.
And it just inspires me to step into the gym, go out there, do the work, go through all the punishment, just so I can actually have this stage. This is the reason why I live. So in so many words, you can only imagine.
Right. So I mean that's really well said. And so you're fighting tomorrow night, and what are we walking out to? What's the what's your song?
Okay, big shout out to Green Day, especially Mike Dern. We know Mike Dern and him and I were actually students of my my coach.
In Green Day?
Yeah, from Green Day.
Oh wow!
We did the martial arts together. Well, he had his own separate time, obviously, because he's such a big superstar and stuff like that. But he knows a lot of the moves that I know. So we're coming out to Green Day's "She's a Rebel."
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Well said. All right, that's the perfect song for you. I think you are a rebel. Drew Lipton's asking, favorite food to eat after a weight cut.
We have this tradition, and we just did it today. We had an awesome burger.
Okay.
At
is it Bobby Flay's?
No. We traveled out a little bit to Mystic.
Okay.
The Mystic area. My goodness, hold on. Hey Russ, what was the name of that burger joint we went to? Oh, the Engine Room.
Okay.
So if you're around the area, you gotta make it out there, especially for all your foodies. Had salad. Mm-hmm. It was so fresh.
You had a salad and a burger, or
yeah, I had to half it.
Okay.
But yeah.
What's must have on the burger? What do you have to make sure it's a good burger?
Oh, quality.
Quality of the meat?
Yeah, and the quality of the bread, meat. It doesn't have to be elaborate or anything like that.
Okay.
Slice of lettuce, tomato, that's it. As long as everything is just pure.
Favorite food? Oh, sorry, we went there. Where in the Philippines is your family from? That's from Gakusi Ken.
So my dad is Ilocano. They're from I'm sorry, I'm going to say it wrong. They're from Poso Rubio, from Pangasinan. My mom, she's actually Kapampangad. She's from Masantol. So I'm a little bit of a mix. But yeah.
That's awesome. So you're wearing the national. Tell us. You were just telling me this was the last Olympic.
So no. It's It's for the Philippine soccer team.
Oh, Philippine soccer team. Okay.
The Escals. So I managed to get like one of the very few that was left. I don't know if it's still in production, but yeah, I'm sporting it and repping it out today.
There you go. How'd you get your nickname?
Just so people can say my name correctly.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wait, the Hurricane?
Yes.
How does it? Okay, fill me in here because Anna Hurricane Julaton.
Yes. So you have the H to remember to pronounce the J as an H.
Oh, that makes sense now. Everything's okay. Cool. All right. What are you gonna do? Some of these questions are funny, man. So, what's something that like you do normally before the fights? There's like a tradition that you do. Like, you get nervous? Do you count Skittles? Like, what do you do?
That's a great question. You know, honestly, I don't even keep track of that. Honestly, I just go with the moment. I remember one time I was an amateur and I was going up for the San Francisco Golden Gloves. I was commentating, had to get dressed for the fight, fought, won, and I got back into the commentating table and just, you know, treated it like it was a regular day.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. So this is just normal for you, huh?
I mean, you know, obviously there's a lot to handle, but you know, I understand in this business, you got to be ready for things like that. You know, it's more than just fighting.
How do you do it with the long hair? Do you braid your hair like the night before? Like, what's the deal?
It all depends with the schedule. I remember one time after weigh-ins, I think I was over in Florida. I had my hair braided and cornrows and stuff like that. It took 5 hours.
Oh, wow.
So imagine trying to hydrate and recover and things like that, but you have to like sit and not move and yeah. But I usually, you know, play it by ear.
Have you met Pacquiao, right?
Oh yeah, I've trained. Yeah.
Yeah, you trained with Pacquiao.
Yeah.
Explain the dynamic between your friendship.
Oh gosh.
Is he a mentor? Like, what's like?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, Manny would be like Kuya Manny. So what happened when I would train at Wildcard is Freddie, he'll do the mitts with me, he'll go over the technique, he'll talk about the lineups and stuff like that, and then as soon as I'm hydrating, recovering, Manny would come in and he'd start to do his mitt work or his sparring and stuff like that, and I'm supposed to, like, you know, understand the parallels, you know, what I've experienced with Roach that day and see with Manny. So with that said, you know, Manny has always been just really cool, very professional actually, you know, trying to tell me, you know, do this when you're training, you know, be proper, you know, things like that. You know, it's typical things that a Kuya would do.
Yeah. Big brother. Kuya means like a big brother in the Philippines, in Filipino. So what's the one fight that you're excited about? I know it comes up a lot, but what's one fight that you want to have before you call, you know, during your run with Bellator? You know what? What do you want to fight for the title? Is that something?
Oh, 100%. Believe me. You know, I'm so glad that Bellator is going to crown their first 125 champion before this year's over. It's happening next month.
Right.
And so, I would love to go for the title under a pay-per-view banner.
Nice.
Yeah.
And is there a place that you would like to fight?
Oh, San Jose.
San Jose. Okay, perfect. You know what? We talk about the Philippines a lot. You are from San Jose.
San Francisco.
You're from San Francisco.
I won my first world boxing title in San Jose, so.
Okay,
yeah.
So you're from the Bay.
Yeah.
That's San Francisco, Oakland, San Jose.
Yes.
And you're a big sports fan.
Super. Yeah.
Okay, well, tell me what's going on with the Warriors. What happened to the Warriors?
Oh man, I don't know. You gotta take it as how it is. It's kind of like when you're in the gym. Sometimes you get your good days, sometimes you get your bad days, and you gotta keep going.
Yeah. What sports team are you the biggest fan of?
Love the Oakland Raiders. Soon to be in Las Vegas. And here's the reason why. I was originally a San Francisco 49ers fan, but what happened was when I was going up for my amateur run, we had asked them if they would support the Filipino community, and at that time they didn't, and so they said they don't want to do anything with that, and so we ended up turning to the Raiders, and at that time the Raiders was doing the typhoon relief. So they're doing a whole bunch of amazing things, and if you log on to their website, if you actually listen to their radio, they have their version of their broadcast in Tagalog. You know, but they do that with all the different heritages too. So they're very supportive of the community, and even when they were losing back in the day, oh my gosh, believe me, I was at the Oakland Coliseum and I would just sit there and I'm just, but you know, you got to back your team,
right?
You know, but you know, I mean, I'm not trying to hate on the Niners or nothing like that. Like when I was young, when I was training for Taekwondo, I trained with Roger Craig's daughter, and so he would be like Uncle Roger, and it was pretty cool to see him in the karate gi, and he'd actually move around and start throwing kicks and stuff like that. So yeah.
So big Raiders fan. Do they win tonight?
See, I'm so focused on my training that I don't even know.
That's a good answer. So a couple more questions. Stephen Nichols asking, if you're a newcomer in any sport, well, give us some advice.
Just in any sport or in combat
Yeah, well, how
sports?
about let's narrow it down. Let's go MMA. You're a newcomer.
I would say, increase your awareness. And if you don't know who to talk to or contact to, I would suggest, flipping on YouTube and watching some fights.
Right.
Get acquainted with the fighters out there. Try to understand the different styles. Like, if you see a wrestler, you can start, moving on to wrestling matches and see the differences between that and a jiu-jitsu match or a taekwondo match and all the other ones. With MMA, you have to be very passionate about just fighting altogether. And so there's a plethora of so many ways to win and so many ways to lose that, it's awareness is going to be your biggest component in terms of, like, moving forward.
Well, that's fantastic. Well said. Anna Julaton fights tomorrow night against Lisa Blaine. Open up the card. I'm so excited for this. Where can we follow you?
Just log on or just spell my name, ANAJULATON. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and hey, big shout out to John, man. He has incredible memory, and this guy is always just on the move, just always working, bro.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And again, good luck tomorrow night. We'll see you live and free on Spike.